Coach Garrett and Tawny.
Hi guys.
So what's cool here is we're going to introduce Tawny to breathwork a little bit. And so what's great with Team Babe, we're beginning to get more questions about this, or I'm starting to get compliments like, this breath helped me slow down when I'm running, or this breath like helped me visualize. So that's kind of what I want to do today, is go through a couple of the buttons and talk about some of the key principles that we're doing with breathwork. When I look at breath, I first want to teach you proper function. Most of the time, we want to have nasal breathing. And this is at rest, and it's also with exercise. So the first thing I would tell you is think of it as breath awareness. When you're in that run and you're feeling really good, where's your breath? Observe it. And if you observe it and you become that watcher, it also helps get that zony, trance, flowy thing that we're going for. Okay? So breathwork is about breath awareness. It seems weird because we've been breathing our whole lives, and we have conscious control of it, but we also have involuntary control of it. It's the only thing that is like that. And I talk a lot about there's ambition and there's that drive. I want to do a half Ironman and an Ironman, but I'm also really beginning my career and I want to have my own life and I want to do this stuff. So training 4 hours a day is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Right? So breath also is a tool that's going to help you keep stress. Can you use breath to help you get that ambition and drive when you need to get the training done, when you need to get the work done? But the other side of it is where the magic happens, when you take the time to rest and to get yourself calmed down. So Dr. Andrew Huberman is one of my favorite kind of resources for these things. And he gave me a few of these things that we're going to talk today, but he calls it non-sleep deep rest, NSDR. And the concept of non-sleep deep rest is you should really spend between 10 and 60 minutes a day in this state.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I had no idea. Yeah.
Right? And so we don't get that anymore because, oh, I'm so tired, I want to zone out my phone.
Yeah.
You know, so you look at your phone, you look at a screen. So a non-sleep deep rest can be breath, it can be meditation, it can be just time in nature. Like I even count, like if I'm watering my plants or I'm doing something like that, I'm turning off the machines. So that's what I look at. Breath is that ability to stoke the fire of ambition, but also to cool down and help us get into that relaxation. And how it's voluntary and controlled, but also involuntary. There's gray area in between, and that's what learning this control is about. So we're going to teach Tawny a few breaths today that are going to help us learn control of the breath. Okay. First things first, just start by kind of softening your body up. Kind of wiggle around, shake your ankles a couple times, move through the shoulders, the head, the neck. You know, if you were my 7-year-old, I'd tell you to get the sillies out. Literally.
Get the sillies out.
Get the sillies out. Shake that shit out. Whatever you got in you, and just kind of let it go. And that's exactly the next thing. I heard you do it already, is sigh. So take about a 5-second inhale in, and sigh it out. Good, and I'm looking for a nice breath wave. Can she fill her belly up first? Can it rise into the chest? And then let it go. And don't be scared to make noise, especially if you're at your own home. It can be a sigh. It can be a primal scream. It can be orgasmic. It can be whatever you want it to be. Again, the idea of non-judgment is a great practice. So just stay with this breath for about 3 or 4 more breaths. Good. Each one, can you fill that canister a little more full? All the way to the top. When you think you have enough air in, keep going. Good. 2 more. Good. On the next one, same inhale in, full charge it all the way up, but then just slightly deflate the balloon through your nose. Soft, light. Good. Soften the shoulders. Allow the body to relax. It's that yin and the yang. It's the charge up with the inhale, full charge. Stretch the rib cage out, the lungs, all the way into your lower back to the top of your head. And then again, a soft exhale, nice and light. When I'm stressed, when I'm anxious, when I'm out of breath from exercise, I've lost my exhale. Practice controlling your exhale. If you can soften your exhale or you can slow it down, it will move you more into a parasympathetic or resting state so you can shut down that fight or flight a little bit. One more just like that. So you can observe how Tawny is kind of lightening up her energy, her mood, everything is softening. On your next inhale, hold it up top for about 5 seconds. So now holding up top is going to help us get that charge, right? You get a little bit high on your own supply, a little tingly in the head. Good, same exhale, lightly drop it. So this is what we call an up-regulation breath. This is my favorite pre-race, pre-workout, whatever. You're stretching the lungs all the way out, max oxygenation, all the way up, full, full, full. And when you stop making noise on an inhale, there's usually about 15 or 20% more. Work on that 15 or 20%, and then again, soften. Go ahead, fill it all the way up, and then as soon as you think you're full all the way, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and we're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, now drop it softly. Light, slow. Feel your navel draw in just a little bit at the bottom of that exhale. Okay, now allow the inhale to happen, just let it happen. Feel it soft, and fill all the way up. Assist it just a little bit to keep going, and then hold it in up top when you get there. So I know you kind of went off there for a second. Good, light on the way down. So this is the up-regulation triangle breath. It's about a 5-second nasal inhale in, fill it all the way up. It's a 5-second hold up top. Again, feel that charge, high on your own supply, your potential, your performance, and then again, surrender to the exhale. Light, soft, controlled. One more of these. Good, nice and soft. On your next one, I just like invite you to charge it all the way up, drop it lightly, and then hold at the bottom of the exhale. So it's the reverse of the triangle. This is a down regulation triangle. So that's the one that we want before we're going to amp ourselves up before a meeting, before a race, before an intense training session. And then this one's going to help us relax. I still like to use both in a pre-race scenario because we need both that charge and we need that calm. And as I mentioned, when my heart rate gets high, it's usually because I've lost control of the bottom of that exhale. So let's follow Tawny again here. Big inhale in, all the way up. It's just as big as when she was doing the holds. And then it's light, it's soft. Surrendering, softening the shoulders, softening the body. And when you get to the bottom of the exhale, feel the navel draw in a little bit, but soften the anus a little bit. Soft body practice. And hold on there until you feel that call, thirst, or hunger for air, right? Just wait. If the exhales get a little bit longer, so what? We want that control, that bottom end control. It's also very subtle pelvic floor work. I think that's kind of important. Awesome. So again, just like 5 of these can get us a good response. From here, we're going to try the Huberman breath out, which is that double inhale in.
So
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. So
Give me a hug.
thank you. Thank
Heck
you.
yeah.
I've never like felt my breath.
That's how you. Shoot for about 10 of these. Go ahead and follow that second inhale. See how all that energy can come all the way up. And soften the exhales just a little bit. This has become my quickest tactical breath. I use this many times a day, and as little as 3 breaths can really create the desired response to kind of regulate your body's gases and to get you kind of back in that mindset. Good, you have 2 more of those breaths, Tawny, and then you'll hold it all the way up top. Good, so biggest one yet. Hold it all the way. And again, think about your light, your energy, your ambition to complete these races. Think about this drive, the competitor in you, the strength in you. Feel all that on that inhale. Set your intention for what you're going to bring to your practice, to your next training session. Notice the way you feel, how you can hold for so much longer than you think you can. Then lightly drop that exhale. Soft, slow. Good. From here, we got one more power push. It'll be a locomotion breath. 2-second nasal inhale in. Find the next gear, double the speed. It's the idea of the same volume of air, but a faster speed. Find the next gear. All the way into Wim Hof. Stay on it, keep that wheel going. 5 more breaths, 4, 3, 2. Hold it all the way in. Again, feel that charge, all that ambition, all that light. Think of it as your gifts. Think of it as gratitude, a little elevated emotion. I get to push myself to my limits. I get to constantly learn and evolve. I get to stand in my power. So find that mantra, that empowering statement that lifts you up. Connect that inhale, that charge, this breath, so that you can create a predictable pre-game, pre-training scenario. Good, look, she's still holding. She's charged up. I feel pretty freaking awesome. Look at that smile. Good, lightly drop it. Good, fall it all the way to the bottom. Can you find that little bit of a hold at the bottom? Good. Take a cleansing inhale in, just allow it to fill up, but don't worry about it. Lightly drop your exhale, then find peace at the bottom. And find that hold again, and work on this as an exhale hold. So in this position, think of this as your peace, as your calm, as your flow. I like to think of it as being a current, as if the water is pulling you. That magical feeling when you're in open water swimming and the current or the tide is pulling you along. You're part of the water. You're not worried about anything else. No clocks, no time. You're only worried to your connection, to your body, to your breath, to the challenge, to the why you are doing this, to why you push yourself. To that expression that it is to be strong. That your example can inspire those in your inner circle to want to see more, do more, believe more. So spend this time in the exhale hold in peace and connecting to your spirit and to your why. Why are you putting yourself through this? Connect to the moment. To the responsiveness and resiliency that you will bring in your day and out there on the road, the water, the trail, your yoga mat, the Olympic platform, wherever your arena is. You can shine your light, you can fill up your cup, and you can share. Tani, I invite you to see yourself as you toe that race line in Madison. Mm-hmm. Feel all the feelings. You feel just like you do right now. Relaxed, confident, ready for fun and enjoyment, challenged, present, not perfect, present, in the moment, responsive, resilience, and strong. Strong AF even.
Strong AF.
Strong AF.
I am strong. I am a rock. That's
yes.
my mantra.
Hell yeah, and I didn't even know that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Be that rock, Make this statement your own. But again, you're connecting the way you feel right now. This ideal performance state, this charged up yet relaxed place. This is performance. This is what you want. When you get off of your breath, guess where you can come back? That Huberman. Just do 3 of those and let it go again. Just let your breath breathe you. And that's how your breath can be the remote control to your nervous system. What is the desired response? And when you get to this little spot, you open up the door for programming yourself, for that mantra, for seeing race day, overcoming the jitters, the crappy transition, the deflated bike tire, the ripped bike kick, the swimsuit wedgie, whatever it is.
The chafing.
Whatever it is that's going to channel that inner critic to go, I can't do this. This is hard. No. You've done the training, you've done the hard things, and you've seen yourself there, and you know how to regulate yourself and bring yourself back to this moment. This is what I talk about, finding your flow, or liquid sunshine, is I want you to know you have this button, and you can freaking hit it whenever you need to. And guess what? It's a muscle. Just like your training. You have to take the time to do your mobility and your strength to be strong as a rock. Strong AF.
Strong AF.
Strong AF. You have to do the training, but you also have to recover. You have to take care of yourself. You have to play this mental game that you can be resilient. You control your breath. You control your mind. You control your body. Okay? There's a lot more to it. We'll do other videos to help you understand how you can use it during exercise, after exercise, etc. But that was basically the pre-game breath right there.
Yeah, and
right?
I feel.
Are you ready to freaking go?
No, like it's so weird to say this, but I felt my breath for the first time. Like, I don't know if I've ever really, which sounds crazy, but like I felt my breath, which is so weird, but like that really like centered me and brought me. Yeah, so
freaking yeah.
I'm not like, it sounds so weird.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Yeah, so thank you. Thank you. I've never felt my breath.
That's how you do it.
Let's go.